Talking about a broken system in the Home Office is nothing new. Herbert Morrison, all the way back then, said that the Home Office was a ministry paved with dynamite, and it's not got any better. John Reed recognised that it was broken when he took over in 2006, and it hasn't improved. The asylum system that we use today that isn't working was introduced in 1996 and has never been streamlined and made to function properly. It's been crippled since then. The backlog has simply piled up. In May last year, it was described as cruel and paranoid and failing. It's been condemned by the UN Refugee Agency as inhumane. 33,000 civil servants working there, 27,000 now working on various forms of border control, policing, welfare, and of course you could also add money making, because if you want a visa or citizenship or passport, it's going to cost you money. In fact, for visas, the Home Office allows 103% profit. It's a growth industry, quite literally, because none of this was there 20 years ago. None of this was there at all. And people have been trying to cobble together a new system on the back of something that already was groaning. The civil service, which has always worked in the Home Office, has always had a reputation for being difficult. And so when Philip Rutnam resigned last year over Priti Patel, and he settled out of court for a payment of £340,000, and the allegations of bullying were supposed to go away, well, they won't go away, because actually the same character has been imposed on the Home Office by the current Prime Minister, by his predecessor, if not worse than Priti Patel. And we've not only got the idea of bullying from the top, and bullying, of course, by civil servants. If you try and get in touch with the Home Office, what you get is evasion and being talked down to. But there's also incompetence. Incompetence at its heart. Papers lost. Documents lost. Think of the Windrush. The Windrush scandal was about documents that had been lost or destroyed, that should never have been destroyed. Why is migration broken? Because the Home Office has been broken for too long. And so is it right to criticise the current problem and to say that the present Conservative government is simply indulging in keeping a problem there to pacify its darker right-wing members, its racists and bigots, to encourage the vote of the racists and bigots? We're drumming up the problem. I think that's wrong. I just simply don't think that's a realistic scenario. I think instead the problem with the Home Office is about indolence and arrogance and stubbornness. And those things actually found in almost every part of the Home Office, from the person running the Home Office, from the minister, right the way through the civil service that controls it. The solution to the Home Office, the present solution to the Home Office, which is to increase bureaucracy and therefore to increase the numbers of civil servants operating that bureaucracy, this was something that was particularly championed by Mrs. May. And more bureaucracy simply leads to more chaos. She is hoisted by her own petard. The solution that she produced is the problem. And it's a problem which is inherent in the way the Home Office conducts its business and has always conducted its business. It's a ministry which is particularly beholden